In a garden bathed in silvery moonlight, where flowers closed their petals to sleep, lived a little moon moth. It had wings like pale green silk, dusted with shimmering powder, and long, feathery antennae that quivered with curiosity. Unlike the bright butterflies that danced in the sun, this little moth loved the quiet magic of the night. The little moon moth loved to flutter silently amongst the sleeping plants. Its biggest wish was to see the legendary night-blooming flower unfurl its petals, a magical flower that only opened for a few moments under the light of the full moon. The moth had heard whispers about its beauty and its soft, glowing light. Every night, the little moth would flit eagerly from bud to bud, searching for the magical flower. It would flutter quickly, bumping gently against leaves, peering into shadows, hoping to be the first to see the bloom. Where is it? Where is it? Its fluttering wings seemed to whisper impatiently. It worried it would miss the special moment if it didn't search fast enough. It saw night crickets chirp their songs and tiny spiders spin silver webs, but no sign of the night-blooming flower. The moth grew a little frustrated, zipping this way and that, its quick movements sometimes startling the other quiet night creatures. High above, watching over the garden, sailed the wise, calm moon. The moon saw the eager little moth flitting about, searching so earnestly but also so restlessly. The moon's gentle light seemed to focus softly on the little creature. Softly, like a moonbeam little moth, the moon seemed to whisper on the night air. Sometimes the most beautiful secrets are revealed not to those who rush, but to those who wait and watch quietly. The little moon moth paused its frantic fluttering, hovering in the silvery air. Wait, watch quietly, but it wanted to find the flower. How could waiting help? Still, the moon felt so calm and wise, its light so peaceful. The moth decided to try. It found a large, comfortable leaf overlooking a quiet part of the garden where several large, tightly closed buds rested. Instead of flitting around, the little moth landed gently on the leaf. It stayed very still, its feathery antennae barely twitching, its silky wings folded. It simply watched, listening to the soft night sounds, the chirp of a distant cricket, the rustle of leaves in a tiny breeze. It watched the moonlight paint shadows on the grass. It watched a dewdrop form on a spider web. It watched the stars slowly turn overhead. It was quiet, peaceful work, this watching. And as the little moon moth sat patiently, bathed in the full moonlight, it began to notice subtle changes. One of the large buds nearby seemed to quiver slightly. A tiny seam appeared along its side. The moth held its breath, staying perfectly still. Slowly, gracefully, silently, the bud began to open. Petal by luminous petal, it unfurled, revealing a heart that glowed with a soft, ethereal light, like captured moonlight. It was a night-blooming flower. It hadn't needed finding. It had needed the quiet, patient presence of the moonlit night to reveal itself. The little moon moth watched, mesmerized by the silent, magical bloom. Its beauty was breathtaking, and its soft glow filled the quiet corner of the garden with peace. If the moth had been flitting about impatiently, it might have missed the slow, gentle unfurling. The flower glowed for a precious time, and the little moon moth watched, its heart filled with quiet wonder. It understood now what the wise moon meant. By being patient, still, and observant, it had witnessed the magic it had been searching for all along. From that night on, the little moon moth still loved to explore the garden, but it learned the joy of quiet watching too. It understood that some magic doesn't need to be chased, but simply waited for, observed with a calm and patient heart. So, dear friends, remember the little moon moth. It's wonderful to be eager and search for exciting things, but sometimes the most special moments and beautiful secrets reveal themselves when we are patient, quiet, and observant. Take time to watch the world around you peacefully. You might discover magic you never expected. Good night.